What's good, y'all? Ayezo back with another video. Hope y'all doing well out there. So in this video, I want to talk about why you are having a hard time quitting weed. This is something that I struggled with when I was quitting weed over the years and stuff like that. But I finally came to a point where I overcame it. And I get a lot of comments and DMs from y'all. Like a lot of my subscribers that hit me up in the DMs or in the comment section, let me know the reason that they relapse or having a hard time quitting weed is because of this. So in this video, I'm just talking about, how I overcame it. Hopefully it can help y'all, So the thing is, when you quitting weed, especially now in 2024, especially now in 2024, because weed is so popular, it's looked at as being cool, it's just so common in high school, college, adults, even if middle school, people are smoking a lot of weed now, So it's just more popular and more common than ever to be smoking. So the thing is, many people relapse because they are afraid to stand out. They want to fit in. They don't want to be looked at as not cool, They want to be looked at as cool, as normal. But unfortunately, if you quit weed, especially if you was a long time smoker and you decide you want to quit and you actually trying to really go through with it, bro, you're not gonna be looked at as normal. They be like, why are you quitting weed? What's wrong with you? No, it's not holding you back. There's no cons to smoking weed. What are you talking about? They're gonna tell you about all these good things that smoking weed has done for them and how it doesn't affect them. And they're gonna look at you weird. You just gotta accept it. Your friends, family, social media, if they know, people, if you say something like I seen one of my old high school, I ain't gonna say a friend, but old high school associates, he put on his Instagram yesterday that he was 200 days sober. And he also said something about getting engaged and all that stuff. I went to the comment section, dropped a little fire emojis, because that's tough, 200 days sober. And everybody was just congratulating him on, the engagement and everything, which is cool. But many people probably 200 days sober is bro, you probably boring, you ain't got no life. I know a lot of people was probably thinking that about him. Because if you are choosing to live sober or quit smoking or quit drinking or not do any type of intoxicating thing, bro, many people, not everybody, I guess it depends also on your social circle. If you somebody that's very Christian or you go to church a lot, maybe people ain't gonna look at you weird, but majority of people nowadays, at least people that I know on my feed, I'm just speaking for me, in my life, the people I know in my life, they gonna look at you weird if you say I'm quitting weed or I'm not doing nothing, So what you gotta overcome is this fear of being judged. You gotta make a decision in your mind, I had to make it, that you decide what kind of life you want to live, and you come up with a plan of what it's going to take for you to get there. You really got to decide what kind of life you want to live, and you just got to stop caring about your followers' opinion, what's normal, what's average, what's acceptable, what your family does, what the generational thing looking like. You got to stop caring about all that and decide what kind of life do you want to live and what is it going to take for you to get there. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, the whole quitting weed and, more recently, leaving the rat race just to become self-employed and have all these little different incomes and side gigs I be doing and stuff like that, bro. That's not normal. But I know personally, this is the path for me to eventually get to the life that I really want to live, having the financial freedom and, just working for myself, doing what I love for a living. I knew that's the path for me. I had to stop caring about my family opinion, what my parents might think, what my siblings might think, what anybody might think, cousins, aunts, anybody, bro. I just had to put all that to the side and figure out what do I want to do with my life, what do I need to do to get there. And it's the same thing you have to do if you quitting weed. You ain't gonna have to, you're not gonna be able to just sit around and think what are my friends gonna think, my circle, are they gonna make fun of me, I ain't gonna be able to hang out with them no more. No, you gotta think about what life do you want to live and what is it gonna take for you to get there. You cannot put yourself inside of a box just because you don't want to, be judged by people. You know what I'm saying? You got to live your life for you at the end of the day, y'all. You gotta live your life for you at the end of the day, and stop trying to make everybody happy or make everybody comfortable. Like, if they uncomfortable because you quitting weed and they love smoking weed, so be it. I don't care if it's your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you want to quit weed, bruh. It might make them uncomfortable, so be it. You got a life in your mind that you want to live, and you got to move towards that, regardless of it make people uncomfortable. If they judge you, they got something to say, hey, do you, I'm gonna do me. That's all you gotta think. That's all you gotta say. Do you, I'm gonna do me. You know what I'm saying? So do not let this fear of being judged and, you know what I'm saying, looked at as nerdy or weird, whatever path you want to take with your life, do not let everybody else's opinion stop you from getting there. That's basically the point. Do not let everybody else's opinion stop you from moving towards the life you know you want to live. You know, right now I'm watching like a lot of you know, financial videos, mainly Dave Ramsey, and he talks about how so many people stay in the lower class, in the middle class, because they just want to impress people. They care about impressing people. They buying, you know, cars and clothes and things out of their, you know what I'm saying, out of their budget that they should be spending just to impress people. They care about what somebody gonna think. But, you know, a lot of rich people, they move differently. You know what I'm saying? They spend their money on what they need, not always, especially on the come up, they spend their money on what they need, not trying to just impress people. You know what I'm saying? Getting fancy cars and, you know what I'm saying, a nice big house when you can't really afford the bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just live off what they need and less about impressing people and living in debt for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? So just take this from this video, y'all. You got to care less. You got to care less what people think. If you want to quit weed, you got to care less. If they got something to say about it, tell them they can keep it to themselves. You don't care. Yeah, you got your own life to live, and who cares what they think, because they're not gonna live it for you. They're not gonna get you to your dream life. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So let me know y'all thoughts on this video. If you have quit weed, let me know. Is this something that you had to deal with? I know me personally, like, I had to you know, I had situations in the past where I let friends tempt me into smoking weed. That's back when I was caring too much. But when I finally quit, bro, I didn't care about losing friends. I didn't care about nobody's opinion. I just did what I had to do. And y'all gonna have to make that same decision if you want to quit weed, or if you just want to live your dreams in general. You gotta, like, forget everybody else's opinion and move towards that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this video. Make sure y'all like this video, subscribe. Also check out the quitting weed playlist down below in the description if you need some help quitting weed. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.